Morning, everybody. It's Chris, Morning Mementos, Tuesday morning recovery snack. Tuesday, January 20th. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's warm, safe, content, and serene. Going to dive right in here. Still trying to shake off the morning a little bit. It got down to 15 here in Roanoke area, Virginia this morning, so it's a little bit nippy. Going to read, as always, from the 24-Hour-a-Day book. January 20th, AA Thought for the Day. In AA, we're all through with lying, hangovers, remorse, and wasting money. When we were drinking, we were only half alive. Now that we're trying to live decent, honest, unselfish lives, we are really alive. Life has a new meaning for us so that we can really enjoy it. We feel that we're some use in the world. We feel that we're some use in the world. We're on the right side of the fence instead of the wrong side. We can look the world in the face instead of hiding in alleys. We come into AA to get sober, and if we stay long enough, we learn a new way of living. Am I convinced, question for the day, am I convinced that no matter how much fun I got out of drinking, that life never was as good as the life I can build in AA? That's a good one. Meditation for the day. I want to be at one with the divine spirit of the universe. I will set my deepest affections on things spiritual, not on things material. As we think, so we are. So I will think of and desire that which will help, not hinder, my spiritual growth. I will try to be at one with God. No human aspiration can reach higher than this. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may think love, and love will surround me. I pray that I may think health, and health come to me. We'll go back to the question, am I convinced that no matter how much fun I got out of drinking, that life never was as good as the life as I can build in AA? I have a very strange disease that resonates with me for the last several years, if not decades, of me always trying. I had fun when I was a kid. I had a lot of fun. Got into a little bit of trouble, but got it figured out reasonably well. Still got a little trouble here and there or whatever, but I had a lot of fun partying and drinking and a little bit of drugging for sure when I was younger. And when things got problematic and troublesome, I have a disease that tells me that when we're going to do these things, when we're getting ready to, plan to go and do and drink and be around the situations or whatever, that it was always going to be fun or whatever. But after things got, dark, I ended up with more trouble during a lot of those instances than I ever had any fun. The fun had slipped away at some point in time, but it was continually what I chased. The memories of when it was fun, the memories of when I was younger, the memories of when the relationships were good and I felt reasonably well about myself, the memories of when I was not doing things that I did when I was drunk and I was high, to continue to stay drunk and high, that absolutely went against the core of my being. My internal moral compass, if you will, was spinning out of control the last 10, 15 years, because I lived a way that I didn't even believe in, that nobody taught me about. Or they said that these things are wrong, we don't want to do these things. They're against the law, or they're against basic morality, or whatever the case may be. But I found myself in a lot of precarious positions during my hardcore addiction. It wasn't about the party and the fun and the gatherings anymore. I hit a survival mode at some point in time, and it was a scary place to be. So I just want to speak on that real quick, because these days I'm convinced no matter how much fun, the fun was way back and it was gone. When I showed up, it had been gone for at least a decade. So I have no problem looking back, understanding that whenever all that last part of my time of drinking and using or whatever, there was no fun out there whatsoever. I was tired of the lying, the hangovers, the wasted money, the remorse it talks about. Life's got a new meaning. It can have a new meaning for us. I got started so early, I never realized, I guess, that, that a sober existence was anything that I would really want to be a part of. When I found alcohol specifically, it was like snake oil. I was, all of a sudden, I was cute and I wasn't nervous. The girls liked me. I could dance. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all my fears and inhibitions and everything went away, and I just had a hold of the world. And a lot of my fears and some of the things I hadn't coped with in my life, as a child, as a kid, or whatever. Some of the stuff I'd been through too, I don't think I ever properly processed. And when I found that the alcohol specifically, and then and drugs as well, a lot of that stuff went away. A lot of that negative thinking and pain, and trying to understand and deal with a lot of the stuff, all that went away. It went away, and I felt better. So I continued to seek that feeling better. That's what my addiction was about. I didn't want to feel my feelings. And I never could understand. I didn't understand even that was about till I got it out of me. You want to understand why you're drinking and drugging to the point of addiction and past? Stop drinking and drugging and wait just a little bit and see what pops up. Those are the reasons that we typically end up in long-term addiction. There's something down there that bubbles up that needs processed or coped with or dealt with that you may not even be aware that's there. So, I don't know. Long story short, I woke up this morning not medicinally addicted to alcohol or drugs, so I have a choice. I can head toward my recovery, or I can head toward a relapse. And the choice is easy for me this morning, thank you God, that I have no interest in the drinking and the drugging. Not today. This has gotten too good. I appreciate y'all sharing, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Please share, like, subscribe, send it around a little bit, trying to get this built up. Y'all have a blessed day. Bundle up. It's cold out there. And Lord willing, I'll see you Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.